What's up, YouTube? Today we're looking at the Svord Peasant knives. The regular size and the smaller size. So, I've actually had these for, I want to say, since like 2015 or so ish. Something around there. I've just never reviewed them because I think I just forgot about them. They are made of really tough steel. They have a convex edge. Well, they're convex ground, I should say. I don't know if the edge is necessarily convex. And they are friction folders. Take it like this. Go like this. And now it is kind of a fixed blade. It's almost fixed, not really though. This is where my use of them kind of differs, is that this is the way I think that they're designed to be. So you put a lanyard on it, and this way you can loop it through something and bam, it'll stay, right? Like, say the top of a pack, like a pack handle or like some molly webbing. These make really great pack knives. They also are great for anything to do with like preparing food, because you can unscrew these giant screws, take this apart, and then you can, one second, I wanna, there we go. Then you can, it's much easier to fix, is what I'm trying to get at. Or to fix, clean, my bad, clean. But yeah, they're just kind of handy little beater knives that you, I would say, almost can't go wrong with. They are super neat, you know, very much they're just super usable. They're cheap, and if you're out camping or you're out in the world or you're out in the world with your pack, and this really, I mean, no joke, is my pack knife, then you've got these guys that are, you know, super easy to use, clean, not hard to sharpen. I'm trying to think of something that would make this review stand out from other reviews, because recently, in the last couple years, these have been widely reviewed, I would say, and rightfully so. I mean, they really are something neat. They're neat. I don't know if I would say they're special, but they are very neat. In their simplicity, I would say, so I always tighten this one down way more than this one so that the blade, when it comes down, kind of sticks. Some people talk about pocket carrying these. I don't know why you would pocket carry these. They are, you know, they have that giant tang. You know, way back in the day when peasants were a thing, I guess some people would arguably, you know, they would say peasants exist right now. They're called wage slaves. We're not getting too far into the weeds. I'm just saying that way back, way back, I don't know if peasants would carry them in their pockets. I think that they would carry them clipped to a pack or hung from a pack, or just in a way that is pretty accessible. These are pretty prone to rusting, but they're easy to clean up. So they kind of get a break or a pass. I need to, and I think I will today after this video, I'm gonna put a more acute edge on them. I had it at like 22, probably bring it down to 17, make them a little bit more slicey. Yeah, they're just really neat, dependable knives that you kind of can't go wrong using them. I think it's funny the channels, some of the channels do, not maybe not all of them, but some of them that I've seen review these, I just know are not really using them, which is fine. They're just very, very handy. You know, I mean, sometimes, like, say I am out shopping, I buy some, and this is largely for a while what I use them for. I would buy some beets. I take the beets outside, I cut the tops off the beets. This is when I had a motorcycle, so I'm like trying to conserve space. I get rid of the tops of the beets with this, wipe it on my jeans or whatever's around, jump on my bike after securing the load of groceries and get out of there. Just because, like, say if I'm carrying this as my EDC blade, this is going to become, first of all, it's going to be really hard to get through giant things like beets. And beyond that, the beet juice is going to get literally all over. Even the smaller one. I guess the smaller one's about that size, but. And the juice is going to, like, get sticky and dry and be gross. And that's where these guys come in. But they kind of jump on the grenade of life for other blades. And because they're cheap, you don't have to really worry about, well, not cheap, they're inexpensive, so you don't have to worry about them. And they work as intended. This plastic stuff the handles are made of, I've never had an issue with. Seem to work pretty well in general. So yeah, these would make great gifts. I will say that. This is something that, like, say, for instance, if you've got somebody in your family who plays disc golf, you could give this to them. If you could, you know, be like, hey, throw it in your disc golf bag so when you need it out and about, you have it. Or let's say you bring some food to the course, you know, stuff. It's just super handy. And it's especially, I think, it shines in the hands of somebody who doesn't usually mess with knives, just because it's impossible to mess up and it is meant to take a beating. It's easy to clean. You know, it's X, Y, and Z. I will say, if you don't, if you're not going to utilize this lanyard type deal, I think that it's a mistake not to. I'll just put it that way. Because not only can you wrap this up, and now it's going to be really hard for this to close, pretty much impossible. While it's like that, you can, like, hang it, like, say you're, like, dressing game, you could hang this from something. It's just super handy. Yeah. So I'll share it for this one. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye now.